So today I am transplanting my onions that I started from seed back in October. I started them in small trays indoors until they germinated and straightened out and lost their seed caps. And then after that I moved them out to the greenhouse. And in about 6 weeks I took the little seedlings and transplanted them into this window box about 2 inches apart, and they've been sitting like that all winter. Now they've developed into a decent size plant with some nice roots, and they are ready to go into the garden. So I just have prepped the soil here with some langbeinite, which is high in sulfur, and some bone meal, which is high in phosphorus, which are both good for helping develop good sized bulbs. And just, all right, guess I'll move you a little closer. All right, so I've dug a little hole here, fairly deep since the roots are pretty long. Just drop it straight into the hole and hold it so that the area where the bulb is going to form is right about at ground level, and then push the loose dirt in around it. Pack it in gently. Just keep adding it. And like that, and then I'll just continue down the row and put the rest of these plants that I have left here in the garden. Okay, that's the last of them. I'm going to water them in good, and they should be good to go. Now these are long day onions. Since I'm north of the 45th parallel, you have to use long day onions to get them to bulb. But honestly, this is my third or fourth year growing onions, and the bulbing has been a little bit hit or miss. I would say last year I was about 50% successful in getting a reasonable sized bulb, and the other half were pretty small. I feel like maybe this time I'm doing a little better with adding amendments to the soil to improve the chances of bulbing. This week I also cut away all the old growth from the strawberry plants, clean that part of the bed up for this spring. And garlic continues to look good. My greenhouse strawberry plant is coming along really nice, and it's developing some really nice flowers. Looks like we will get some early berries off this plant. And then there's another one over here that I only planted about 2 weeks ago, so it's not quite as far along, but it's looking good and should be developing quickly from here. Lettuce looking nice and green and lush, and my test pepper plant is hanging in there even though we've had overnight temperatures down near freezing several days since it's been out here. Beet green still doing okay also for salad picking, and Ishikura green onions in the background there can be harvested whenever they're needed. And here's a little update on how my pepper starts are doing. Some are growing quite quickly, but all are doing really well. My 2 test tomato plants that are going to be working their way out into the greenhouse soon. And then I had this one pepper plant that was wilting, and I could not figure out what was different about it. And then I looked at the bottom of the recycled milk jug and realized I hadn't put any holes in the bottom of it. Hard to bottom feed that way, and water. Gotta be careful. Well, I think that does it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.